when they actually realize it's not a pullback, when actually the declining stage actually happened at the midway. So then they realize they are actually, are in the wrong position of the trend. So let us just explore a bit of using this diagram. Okay, trend traders still can lose money. In these stages, is because sometimes when they buy at the wrong location. So of course, you all know there are actually two types of trader. Basically, one that actually buying pullback, the other one actually buying breakout. So let me walk through with you, the how the psychology behind when one trader or whoever want to participate buying the stock. So okay, let's say we do not know. Let's say we do not know the market is actually going. Okay, so at this stage we actually notice that the market is sideways, and some trader maybe when they see a bit, a price is starting to form a high and a low. So some probably already participate in here, but didn't realize it. The price fall back into the old high, and after that, maybe they cut loss or maybe they're not. So this is the stages where sometimes very hard to trade because price basically moves sideways, up and down. So your holding power is not so strong, and probably during this stage, sometimes it take long time, probably years. I would say more than years, many years. So you notice the price they actually move sideways like this. You draw a channel. Okay, you notice the price move sideways. Okay, the problem is sometimes we don't know when the price will move. We do not know. I also don't know. So nobody knows. Only the insider know. Who is the insider? The insider is basically those people that in the company. Those are the insider. Even the trader, the fund house, they do not know unless they give tips to them. So, but the insider normally is the directors themselves within the company. Okay, so what happened is actually when the price start to move out from this channel, this is actually when we actually take the opportunity to be pay interested in the market. Otherwise, we'll stay aside. So how do you know whether this is uptrend or downtrend? We do not know. So we have to watch the market, and we do not need to put many expectation or even a forecasting or prediction into the market, because we as a trader, it is better to let the price to tell us where the price is heading than giving prediction. Sometimes our prediction might be wrong, and then we will not admit it, and the price continue to go against our position, and we fail to cut. So as a price moving forward, you notice the price forming higher high and higher low. So this is actually interesting structure because in my study of technical analysis, how do we identify trend? The trend, when they actually form higher high and higher low, that's where we will pay attention. We are not a top taker or bottom taker, meaning to say we try to buy low and sell high, because we sometimes we do not know when is the low. So it is important for us to know that the structure of the price is coming out from this channel and start to making high high and high low. So this is actually the stage we pay really attention, and this is the stage that we call it trending move, and this is the stage any trader or whoever want to make money in the market need to pay close attention, because this is actually the stage that can make money, not the sideways market, but trending phase. So and then those people actually who joined the trend late, he thought at this top of the price, the price is making a how to say it, maybe forming a sideways consolidation, maybe some call ranging, and then some say, oh, okay, maybe this is going sideways, maybe I can take advantage to buy the market. So they try to get the buy the stock around this position or this position. So, but they don't realize, that this is the distribution stage. So after that, when the price starting to form, break the low and form the first low, lower low, and first lower high. So at this stage, they were thinking, okay, now the price is pullback, so I buy pullback. But this pullback did not take out the old high of the high, the old high, meaning this high, the highest high, and then it continued to go down. So without knowingly, some traders, you say, okay, this is a pullback, I'll buy. So that's why sometimes you notice, people start to do averaging down, try to capture this, so-called pullback to an uptrend. But they continue to believe that the trend is still there, probably because they have position in the market. So that's why they do not want to admit that this is a downtrend. So they continue to hold. So when the price start to make the third lower low and third high high, that's where the breakdown of the price will happen. And then that's where you'll see huge volume sell down in the market. And then the price continue to go down, and then will start to form a base after that. So this is actually the market cycle of the trend, or the market cycle of the stock market. So every accumulation stage start with advancing stage, and distribution, then declining stage, and accumulation again. So this cycle repeat by itself. So as a trader, we have to pay attention to this part of the chart, this part. Okay, so the rest of the part we are not so interested. So as long the price making structure like this, we will be very interested. So that's why when we do trading, we must know how to recognize the structure. It's not, some people say, buy now, sell now, telling you to buy now, sell now, without really, telling you what, you have to know that, yourself, because it's your money, it's your own money. So people give you tips, maybe they are not trading, they just want to, give you tips, and then they maybe want to take the tuition fee from you all, right or not? So as a trader, so we have to know this structure. Okay, so I will go a bit in depth of this structure. How you know this is an uptrend, and this is a sideways, this is a downtrend? Because I noticed, sometimes at one time, last time, I also have problem trying to identify, uptrend, downtrend, sideways. At one time I also confused. But try to make things simple, and actually it's not so difficult to understand. So an uptrend, okay, it's when you basically have a trend line tool. You just connect the low, and this uptrend line. So as long the price did not break below this trend line, so our bias is always up. So basically, how you want to enter trade, that's another story. At least we have classified this an uptrend, because the structure is making higher high and higher low. So that's where we are interested. Okay, so a higher high and higher low, the criteria of an uptrend is too high and too low. So then we will classify this an uptrend. If let's say, how about uh, too high and one low, or that's don't classify as an uptrend. Okay, so basically this is the market structure. This is the structure you have to pay close attention to learn and to understand, in your heart. So do all of you understand? Can you type yes, or maybe one? Can you type one and let me see whether you all understand what I'm saying? Yeah, good, yeah. Serena say yes. Bree say yes. Damien say yes. Dominic say yes. Yogaras say yes. Jeff Ng say yes. Danny So say yes. Okay, good. Yeah, very good. Yeah. So we have to learn this structure by heart. If you want to make the money in the market, you have to learn it by heart. You have to put this diagram, in your mind. But if you cannot remember, probably I would suggest you to paste, paste it on the wall. Breeze say mean you need too high, too low, confirm. Yes. I will show that to you later because I'll go a bit in depth. Trend. Then after that, I will tell you why in the trend people still lose money. You see, I mean, trend is the easier ways to trade, but sometimes the trend is not strong. So that's why we have to know when we enter a trade. We must know our position. When we enter a trade, we must know, why we enter the trade. Okay, so I know some of you here is is a pullback trader. Some of you is a breakout trader. But personally, for me, I like to play breakout. So that's why I pay a lot of attention into a breakout structure, which I hope that one day I can share it with you. But for now, because this is my first session, so there are still a lot of like how to say maybe in future I do it on Facebook or whatever. Okay, before I continue my slide, okay, I want to show you this one first. Okay. Any question on this chart? Do you have any question before I move on to the next topic that I'm going to share with you before we go into a live chart? Okay. All right. No worry. So okay, I think I go on. Okay. Bree say yes. You need too high and too low to confirm a trend. Okay. Next. So basically, what is an uptrend? So this is an uptrend. Okay, we call this an uptrend. You need basically you need too high and too low to define an uptrend. How about one high and one low? No, one high and one low basically is not an uptrend. Probably is a correction. So why is it that? Why I say that is because sometimes you notice in the channel, some trader will ask you to buy 1, 2, 3 setup. You do you know it's called 1, 2, 3 setup? If you know, you type 1. If you don't know, you type 3. Do you know what it's called a 1, 2, 3 setup? Okay, 3. If you know, you type 1. If you don't know, you type 3. Okay, all right, good. So what is a 1, 2, 3 setup? Okay, 1, 2, 3 setup is actually when you have the price move. They make just hold on, I try to find the tools. Okay, you have a price coming down. Okay, then after that it start to reverse. Okay, this is a this is a low. Okay, this is a low. That's a low. That's a low where the price stop. Okay, then this is the first high. First high. First high. Okay. Okay. Then some people is call this is 1, 2, 3 setup. Some people call it 1. And this is a 2. And this is a 3. So normally when a 1, 2, 3 setup is spotted, normally they will ask you to buy at the breakout. Normally. So when the price start to break out from this low to this high, then they will ask you to buy. So this is actually called 1, 2, 3 setup. Normally 1, 2, 3 setup, it's actually probably a technical rebound. Buy point here. is a technical rebound of the downtrend. So it's only like 1, 2, 3. Then sometimes after that, the price will continue to go down. All right. Okay. So this is called 1, 2, 3 setup. So this structure here, I don't classify this as an uptrend because a lot of people try to do bottom tick. Bottom tick mean they try to buy at this point and then thought they're actually able to spot the low, and then the price move higher so that they earn all the money of the trend from the bottom. But nobody can do this bottom ticking, uh, buying at the lowest price unless you are insider, or unless you are the owner who are able to buy big funds, absorb all the selling, and start to mark up at a advancing stage. So basically 1, 2, 3 setup is just a technical rebound. So in order to confirm a trend, you need too high and too low in order to to buy in the market. So if you spot how about 3 high and 3 low, that means it's good. Is an uptrend. Okay. So all right. Okay, I have 5 minutes more, right? Okay. Do I have Dominic? Do I have 45 minutes now, or do later on do we need to log out again and rejoin? Or we need to rejoin? Okay, okay, no worry. Okay, let me know. So this uptrend. Okay, of course. If let's say price making a higher high and higher low, probably forming a barrier top, or the ceiling we call it, or the bottom, the floor. So this is actually the sideway. I think this one many of you have no issue spotting this kind of. Some normally this is where is this kind of price structure happening? Normally this kind of price structure happening at the accumulation stage, or even at the distribution stage, or even at the middle of the trend. Okay, okay. All right. We end now. Dominic, we end now. Then I'll continue. The trend and the uptrend and the sideway and the downtrend definition.